Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another one. Um, yeah, had some problems streaming, so I had to go to the backup, which is this one, and so far looking good. But let's get into it. Let's get active. So yesterday we refactored our submit. Sorry, our submit event listener. Took us on functionality and put that into an add or update function. And I think we're going to move the rest of it into an update task container function. So I must have left something behind. Yeah, so I didn't want to copy everything properly. There you go. Yeah, so we're just calling that for instead. So we still get the prevent default on this time. We then go ahead and add or update the task, which in our update the task, we will um, update the task container and reset as well. presently, if we go to add a task, another spelling error, man. Okay, so this is interesting. So we know onClick allows us to call a function, I believe. In response to a clicking action. So onClick my function. Now we are then doing, we're then submitting this. So we don't have an edit task button, do we? We don't have an edit task function. I don't think we have an edit task function. No, okay. Alright, so we're going to define those. But what does this do? Ooh, okay. So this just refers to context. In this case, here, this refers to this object person. So full name becomes person dot first name, which is John, and person dot last name, which is Doe. So in this context, it's just this person. I'd love to see other contexts. So in an HTML event handler, this refers to HTML that receives the event. So here will be the button. Well, what does that mean? So if we say this, else into it. Alright. It's gonna be one of those hand waving times where I don't actually understand the thing, but I think I know what it's asking me to do. So yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. So I guess what I'm still struggling to understand is what is the button element? Like if we're passing that in as an argument, what are we passing in? Are we passing in the name? Hmm. Okay. So I need button L dot parent element dot ID. So effectively what I believe we're doing is we're creating this data array index to find the index of the element that we are going to do something with, in this case delete. Button L is giving us that, it's giving us the button element. Which I'm guessing is then passing in the, so the button element exists on a task sort of model, right? And that's the parent. So in as much as we're passing in the button, so we're going to task find index. Find index. We'll find the index in the task data that fits this sort of callback function. What the callback function is doing is it's saying the ID of this element, of this task data element, right, is that of the parent element of the button element that we're sending in. So, all right, each task becomes its own element, as it were. And when you go into edit that element, there will be a delete button. When we pass that delete button across, we're getting a delete button that exists on a particular task, right? And what we're doing here is we're saying the parent element of that button, we want that parent element's ID, and that's how we're going to find which task it is. Okay, so I can understand what we're doing with the button, but that makes sense actually. Yeah, button L dot parent element dot ID. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That can't be. Yeah, no, it can't be. What am I doing wrong? Oh, don't use curly braces. Okay. This was in the back of my mind. Why are we not using curly braces? Because it's an implicit return. Okay, we define that. Define index. He is an implicit return then. Because I thought we. So in all these places they define the function elsewhere. Okay, I guess it's an implicit return, that's why. Is that what we did that last time though? Yeah, we didn't use okay. It's an implicit return. That's something to remember. Okay. Cool. to use a few things. We'll use remove and splice. Right, splice sounds cool. A splice will probably be destructive then, because it creates a new array by removing an array, at which point we pass in the index at which we want to start, the number of elements that we want to remove, and we can offer it a third argument, which will be a replacement. Okay, so remove, let's actually look at remove. Okay, remove, just remove it, so cool. So we're removing that task, which is the parent element, because the task element is the element upon which that button exists, its parent. Sorry, I had my daughter up. Gotta keep an eye on the little one, you know. She normally starts waking up around this time for no reason. Okay, so button out, we're removing the element, and then that just removes it from the DOM. So now we're going to have to remove it from task data. Our first argument will be data array index. We only want to remove one element. We don't necessarily want to replace it with anything, so then this should suffice. I've got my spellings correct. It's the same thing. Same thing, literally. And I can create the same variable because it's because I'm creating it within the function. Its scope is limited to this function, so the data our index here will not be the same data our index here because it doesn't know about it. And yeah, we're doing the same thing. We are using task data to find index, and we are trying to find the item whose or the index we're looking for is the one that matches that of the button else parent element, and that's what it returns. Okay, so the current task is object. Okay. So this is the element at that point. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. It's actually got work to do. So yeah. Yo, guys, keep turning up, man. Keep turning up. This is worth it. Whatever it is that you're working on, it's probably worth it to you. So keep turning up. Alright. Peace. Oh, can I edit the stream to say, yep. Alright. Peace, y'all.